this is it. This is the probably final video that I ever make in Warren Area High School, specifically in the Warwick County Career Center STEM Lab. It's been quite a wild ride, and since I left last year, like halfway in the year, and came back halfway in the year this year, I'll be summing up everything I've done in 2022 and 2023. So I began the 2022 year with a lot of film things, and that's actually all I worked on for that entire half a year. I did a lot of cloning videos. Yeah, I'm a lonely individual. Anyways, I did a lot of cloning. I first experimented with making 3 versions of myself. That was the Now You Have 3 video. And then I decided to expand upon that and make a choose your own adventure called Company Meeting. That took me about a month to film and edit, and I was really proud of it. I learned how to like mask around, made it, I mean, it wasn't the best work, but I made it look like, you know, 2 clones interact with each other. I mean, just walking behind someone. And I made like a total of 8, around 7 to 8 videos, since it is a choose your own adventure. And after I left, made my grand return in the winter of 2022, I decided to branch out a little more. One of the first things I picked up on was Blender. Blender was quite the experience. I understand why so many animators seethe and writhe in pain and agony when they hear the accursed Blender app. I'm glad it was free, but it was pretty complicated to get around all the 3D modeling. It is intricate in a good way, where you have so many functions. The learning curve is very, very steep though. I'd say it's like an exponential, and it just flattens on the top once you know how everything works. One of the main things of Blender was node editing. Good thing I had some experience with programs like DaVinci Resolve and a free video editing program called Olive 2.0. I had some idea what I was doing, but that did not help because I had to watch a total of like 16 half-hour videos to make a simple donut. After that, I made a sculpture. It was a billiard sculpture as commissioned by Mr. McClellan, and it took me a bit. I didn't do many like texture things or animation other than a simple little spin to show it off. But that kind of reinforced some of the basics of Blender, which I do hope I get to expand that a little more. After that, I learned to use Unreal Engine 5, one of the newest game engines that the Epic Games company released. I expected making a game to take like countless hours and weeks, but following a tutorial, it only took me around 2 to 3 weeks of in-class time, which was a much lighter workload than I ever expected. Albeit it is a simple shooting game, shoot some targets, count, you win if you get all of them, but I still expected much heavier workload, even if it's such a rudimentary concept. And then after Unreal Engine 5, I went back to doing a little film. That is when I landed on the final film project that I will probably release after this video, which was the Pop Funkus feature film. It is a sequel and a reimagination of my fellow friend Camden Dreyer's Pop Funkus video. Decided to make it more serious in atmosphere and add a little more action. We tried to choreograph some hand-to-hand combat and some sword fights, and it turned out really well, and I'm very excited to publish it and show you guys what it looks like. And to my wonderful STEM teacher, Mr. McClellan, thank you for the past 2 years of support and cooperation for our projects. As I enter university, I really hope that I can put those into good use. I do have some ideas of what I want to make, and I hope I'll make those dreams into reality. Thank you.